Hi guys, I'm Andy. Welcome back to Backpacking UK. Hiking, backpacking and wild camping your thing. Please hit that subscribe button because that's what this channel is all about. Right, so today we're taking on the 54th edition of the Llyn, the original mountain marathon. It is a 2-day backpacking and navigating endurance event, and we're wild camping in between. Bagged.
Well, I think Andy found the bog.
Look at the state of me. They've started the bagpipes. Like everyone crawling. He is as fresh as a daisy this morning. It's like a little spring lamb. Oh gosh. We've got to be completely self-sufficient. So in my backpack, I've got a Montane Trailblazer 44. I've got my tent, sleep system, food, cooking gear, the lot. There's no cheating. There's an official kit list that you absolutely have to take with you. Now look at the day we've got today. We've really lucked in with the weather. However, it's not going to stay like this. My partner in crime is hiking and content creating legend Chris Gleave. I'll put his social details in the description. But after a tough start, we've come up with a plan to bag as many points as possible. We just got to make sure we get back to the camping spot in time, otherwise we get points deducted, which would be soul destroying. Right, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. They've just turned the generators on for the floodlights. This is it, this is wake up time. This is the 54th edition of the Llyn in Snowdonia. So this is my little car camping setup. Did the trick, to be honest. What didn't do the trick was drinking 5 pints last night. So that's our second point score of the day, 30 pointer. That's 40 points bagged now. It basically, from the first gate, it went straight up. God, calves are absolutely in bits. Absolute cracker. Bit windy, but at least it's not raining. Saving the running legs for a little bit later. Sooner or later we're going to find out we're a bit behind schedule. So what's the point of taking this on? Well, definitely the challenge element. This has got a well-known reputation for being one of the most brutal backpacking events in the country. Here's a race, but as you know, do like to try and inspire people and just show people what you can do with a backpack on. Alright, so this next one a little bit controversial, bit of a lover's tip here. So I've put my foot down. We're going for this next one, but I think Chris is a little bit worried that the ground's going to be a bit boggy, but I've been in this area before and it's not too bad.
Well, I think Andy found the bog. Oh no! Oh no! Right, can I just say something? Can I just say something, Andy? You know before, when I said to you, this is a bad one to go for because it's bogging, you said, no, I've seen this, it's not too bad. Do you agree with me now?
It's just flipping cold at the moment. My hands, look at them bright red hands. Whew, it's tough. Wild ponies are out today. And this is a route that I've done before, so I feel quite confident about this one. Oh, this one's been tricky. Fell into a bog above my knees, twisted my ankle twice, and now I've got to get down there to bag another one. So just heading back to the main strip that I did for the Welsh 3000, so I know that route quite well, which is a bit of a touch, but I also know it's not that easy either. So Chris is just struggling with a little bit of cramp, which is fair enough because it's pretty cold and we're not sticking to main paths, we're all over the place today. Oh god, this is tough. This is really tough. Look at this. This is what it's all about though. Oh god. Finally got a bit of rest from that wind. I've got to take on this, but this is high. This is a good 1,000 metres where we are now, but it's probably nearly the highest point of the day. Right, here we are, Carneddau. Highest point of the day. It's just, look at the state of me. It's bad. A bit all part of the fun of the but God, just battered by the wind. We're literally walking into wind constantly. And it's just quite tiring. There you go, nice little drop down there. Not used to wearing silly little lightweight waterproofs with rubbish hoods, but it's just keeping the chill off a little bit, although I'm far from warm and my legs and my feet are still freezing from falling in the bog. But it's nice to bag a cheeky summit, and we're working our way now to Llyn Ogwen, where we'll start our descent. Well, our next descent is starting. Yeah, just take it. Whoop. Out the wind for once. Right. Whoa, slippy and sliding my way. Oh gosh, I think just got muddy wet boots. It isn't really helping. Oh, blood's pumping now. Getting some proper, covering some real ground. There you go, it's been a while, bagged another one. Just descending now properly. When we get glimpses we can see Tryfan 2 So it feels like we're starting to really get there now. I'm going too fast. But God, these Innovate 345 hiking boot trail runner things, they're so slippy. And I think it's mainly because they've got these amazing graphene grips, but they're just not very soft. So they're not great on wet rocks. I've landed on my backside countless times. There you go, first glimpse of the main road down there. Right, underneath it.
Oh man, I've cramped everything. Put the bag on the top.
I won't have that problem. I won't even need to duck down. Yep, this is it.
Chris just moaning all the way with cramp.
We're going for the fast finish. That and the fact we've only got about half hour left. Where the marquee is. Got to get away round that, and time is running out. Right, you're on video now, Chris. You got to run.
I'll run on the down.
Oh, nearly there. Llyn Ogwen. Beauty. Oh, you've got to give it the big one when you're finishing. Cheers, thanks. Right, here we go, guys. This is the end of day one. 6 full-on hours. We made it. Our first original mountain marathon. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Have you got a beep in there?
Yeah.
Don't want to do that. There we go.
Well done, guys.
Cheers. So me and Chris have both got our X-Mids. I just need to fine tune pitching this tent so I don't get too carried away. But they're pretty good for what we're doing. The weight is low, about 900 grams. But of course you need your trekking poles as well. But it looks like it's going to do the job. I'm still not sure about storm worthy, but it's not too bad. So let's just check out my sleep system. So I've got a new sort of sleeping bag slash quilt. This is the Sierra Designs Cloud 20, and I've got my big Agnes Rapide SL sleeping pad and my Nemo Fillo Elite pillow. Hopefully that will keep me nice and toasty tonight. Right guys, this is our pitch. We're just below Llyn Ogwen. Look at that, just behind it. People are coming in thick and fast now, and this whole field will be absolutely full of tents, no doubt about that. But you've got like Tryfan, Wygarn. It's just the most amazing spot. I wasn't expecting this at all. Right, it's starting to lag a little bit, so gonna have one of these little Talk recovery drinks. We do have running water, we do have some Portaloos, but that is it. Nothing, no help. You've eaten all your food up already, tough luck, you're gonna go hungry. But it's just been such a good event so far. It's been great chatting to people. I thought it might be a little bit elite, but it's not at all. Mind you, we're in a medium score category, so we're not one of the elite teams, but everyone's been so nice, and I was surprised today. I really was. Very, very good event. So we ended up finishing day one with about 5 minutes to spare, so basically pretty much perfectly. Managed to bag way more points than I was expecting. Both our navigational skills, albeit not elite, that's for sure, but they did the job, and we did really well. Used the old 1, 2, 3 method, and got our bearings, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought we'd really struggle. So a bit of tent watch for you. As you can see, the tent of choice looks definitely like Terra Nova. So tonight's meal is fire pot chili con carne with rice, 730 calories, which is not enough at all. But I also have a trek and eat dessert, a vanilla rice pudding, which will top it up. So in my lessons learned, forgot one of my little Osprey bags, which unfortunately had some more food in, my coffee and my big spoon and a few other bits as well. So I was just rushing around like an idiot in the last 5 minutes and just left it out. Gutted. But there's lessons to be learnt there. Be prepared, get yourself ready early. Chris, bless him, had cramp all day. I'm surprised he even went on. So huge credit for him there. It was tough conditions. It's really cold when that cold wind's like ripping through. You get a bit wet, your muscles get cold. You know, it's really difficult. I don't believe it. It's getting near bedtime and it is raining a lot, which means for me no sleep whatsoever, because I really struggle to sleep in the rain. Gutted. Tomorrow is going to be a long day as well. They've started the bagpipes. Morning campers, 6 o'clock, start of day 2. Lots of rain on and off last night, gusty wind on and off last night. It's really difficult to sleep, hence the massive bags in my eyes. However, I'm still up for day 2. Right campers, breakfast time. Today I've got a chocolate muesli and got a coffee over there. Everyone's starting to get up and about now. Some of the start times are really early. Right guys, day 2. Just packed up with 1 minute to spare again. So the lesson that I learned yesterday, I did not listen to myself and apply it to today. So in a bit of a rush, got to try and find Chris. Everyone's packing up around me. Some of the guys went off about 7 o'clock in the sort of almost like twilight. But yeah, I'm well up for this. It's 1 hour shorter today, but it'll definitely be just as hard, no doubt about that. Here we are, start of day 2.
Ready to go.
Got our maps, we know where we're going straight away. Bag of 40 pointer. That's what it's all about.
We can actually see that one from the campsite. I can see the dibber.
because they've only got 5 hours.
That's a 40 pointer done. Now, got to get down. It's like sheer vertical. Oh God, it's ridiculously steep this is. Look, everyone crawling. Look at that. It's like a bear crawl challenge. Just slid all the way down on his backside. Alright. Off we go again. What a day for it, look at this. What an event when you can mountaineer like this. Right, I'm going to talk a little bit about Chris's sleep strategy, which consisted of setting up camp, sleep, eat his first meal, sleep again, eat his second meal, sleep again to the morning. So he's had 3 sleeps, whereas I probably had about 2 or 3 hours. But he is as fresh as a daisy this morning. It's like a little spring lamb sprinting up these mountains. Absolutely vertical, this one. So that's 40 points in the bag, 100 points so far. I was quite chuffed about because we've bagged 100 a lot quicker than yesterday. Now there's 2 ways of going up and both are ridiculously steep. Really steep. It's challenging this route, that's for sure, but as long as it stays like this, I'm a happy chappy. This one's been a right slog.
You always get me when I'm flagging.
Yeah. Look at all those people. So steep. But the summit just up there where that rock is. We hit the summit and this is the valley. Look at this. The wind is just bitter today, but look at this, it's stunning. And right in the far distance, that's where our finish point is today. Oh, this one's been a tough one. So steep, so windy. Oh gosh, this looks lovely. However, we've been coming into weather more like this. Done well, really well. This is it. Bagged. Wow. What a steep down there. Partner in crime. Oh, tricky river crossing. Really tough going.
No wet feet though.
Yeah, no wet feet. About the only ones managed it. Some of the scenery that we've experienced today. Luckily, we've been on the right side of rain, which has made it quite a bit more enjoyable. Oh gosh. Incoming. Right, so that's the last of our points bagged for the 54th the original mountain marathon in Snowdonia. So we're just gonna have a bit of a jog in just to make sure we finish on time. Little jog into the finish. Don't know if we might even get a bit of bonus time, who knows. We'll certainly probably sneak in front of the people with the same points as us by finishing early. But you can see the big campsite, the big car park. Getting closer now. Cheers, thanks.
Good work, guys.
Here it is. Here we go, Chris. There we go. Ah. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you. I'm sorry, Chris. You got food on your face.
Stuff in my face.
Right, that's a wrap. We did it. Cheers. Chris, absolute legend. So,
you know what? It's been brilliant as well. Really enjoyed it. Challenging. We've had a laugh. It's been great.
It is such a good experience. Highly, highly recommend it. Anyone that's like a seasoned hiker or a backpacker, give it a go. And you get free coasters as well.
But next time, Andy needs to give me more than a few days' notice.
Yes. Chris had less than 24 hours notice to take this on. So massive, massive credit to Chris. Because it is an intimidating event, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolute legend. And it was well worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No regrets?
No, no regrets. It was tougher yesterday. I know I moaned a lot yesterday because I had cramp, just hadn't hydrated right, so it was tough and I felt I was holding Andy back, but just a night and day today. The weather was supposed to be awful, but we've looked out, it's been gorgeous.
Yeah, superb. And scenery is just immense in Snowdonia.
Yeah.
One of my absolute favourite places.
I really recommend doing it, and I'd say as well, you've got to be fit, but you don't have to be a runner either, because not as many people run as you'd think. You can hike it and jog in little bits, but it's doable.
Yeah, definitely a challenge with a backpack on. It has got to be one of the ultimate backpacking challenges, without a doubt. Yeah. Certainly, just push yourself really hard for 2 days.
Do you know what I'd say as well, right? One of the biggest learns.
See you, lads. See you, cheers.
See you. I'd say one of the biggest learns from this is don't worry, don't focus too much on your pack weight. So we were obsessed with it, packing, repacking, taking this out, taking that out. Now at the end of the day, we ended up carrying a little bit more water. Our backpacks weren't an issue, and because we were so scrimping, we ran out. We didn't have enough food.
Don't scrimp on food.
Yeah.
Don't scrimp on food. That is number one. That has got to be the number one lesson now.
Yeah.
Especially me.
It's better to have more food so you can keep grazing. But we had nothing. I felt for Andy last night. 3:30, Andy had his meal. I ate my emergency food, he forgot him. I had my emergency food, and then 8 o'clock last night, a lovely spag bowl.
Phoned the missus, tucking into a nice Chinese takeaway. It's me with one tiny little packet of food that I had too early. But it's been great, absolutely.
Yeah, loved it. Loved every minute of it.
Right. Cheers,
thanks
cheers, mate.
Yeah, good to meet you finally as well.
Yeah. Legend. Right, guys, that's a wrap from us. We completed it, the 54th edition of the It's been absolutely superb. Just want to say a massive thanks to Chris. I'll put his social details in the description. I asked Chris to do this with me with less than 24 hours notice of the ending of the entry, so massive thanks to Chris, because quite simply, if it wasn't for him, none of this would have been possible. But I also want to say a quick thank you to all the OMM team, because it is an amazing event and it's gone so well. It's flawless. Yes, they've had 54 attempts of it, but they're exceptionally good at putting on an event. It's been superb. But as usual, I've absolutely loved being in Snowdonia. It's just a fantastic national park. The scenery is just out of this world, and it's just one of the nicest locations to come to. As with all our national parks, you always get different weather. It's just about to start raining now, but it has been great. So hopefully you like this video. Please check out my other videos. Check Chris Gleaves' socials out. Hope to see you camping soon. Cheers.